Yeah, just tip your hat to LSU and Coach Mulkey. They just same problem we had with them back in November. We just couldn't keep them off the boards, and Morrow in particular, we knew she was going to be a handful, and she was, and we just had a hard time. Like I said, guarding her down there, keeping her off the glass, and then even Smith. Had an unbelievable day as well. We've got two freshmen playing the post position, and they had Smith really, had a great game as well. So, it's disappointing. These young ladies led us to the Final Four a year ago, and so it's hard when your expectations and all are really lofty. But at the same time, it doesn't diminish what they accomplished this year. Again, I've said it several times. We started the year 4-3, and then we went 24-3 before we got here. So it's pretty amazing the turnaround they were able to make happen, and all they've done not only this year, but Madison 4 years, Isaiah 4 years, and Sanaya 3 years. Have represented this program unbelievably, and both on the court and off. So couldn't be prouder of them. Love them. We're going to miss them. Still trying to get an attorney and see if we can get 5th years for them. But, yeah.
Questions for Coach?
Hey Wes, Noah Fleischman from the Wolfpack and On 3. What do those 3 girls just mean to you and your program?
Yeah, like I said, it's not. Obviously they won a whole lot of games, and Isaiah and Madison, they were part of an Elite 8, a Final Four, and now Sweet 16, and Sanaya, Final Four here, and then tonight. So obviously they made an unbelievable impact on the court, and as far as our ability to win, and won an ACC regular season championship this year, and so a lot of great accomplishments. But just off the court too, they're unbelievable, interacting with our fans and with kids, and just they represent our program. They're ambassadors for our program in an unbelievable way. So very blessed. Makes the journey a lot more fun when you have players and people like that.
I'll say it again, Bella Munson from The Next. Partially the same question that I asked your players about, your young players performing today in Zoe Brooks and Zam Jones, but also you knew that, your very young post players going up against Anissa Morrow was going to be a difficult task. Just how do you sort of think about the performance that your young players put on in this game?
Again, we don't want to base too much on one game. I think Zoe's been unbelievable all year. Zamaria's been great, and as a freshman this year, she had a dislocated thumb or whatever on her shooting hand in the middle of the season, and it really hampered her a good while. But, obviously those two are very talented. I agree. Maddie Cox had a great day today. We got several freshmen. Of course, the 2 post players, Tilda and Lorena. It was a rough day for them today. It's tough matchup. Like I said, Smith had an unbelievable game today, a double-double. They just, again, we knew coming in that was going to be the key to the game, keeping them off the boards, and we still couldn't do it. So, but yeah, it's it's tough right now seeing them walk out the door. It's a lot of talent, but it's happened. We've done it before, and culture doesn't graduate. So hopefully we can keep it going.
Kevin Pelton, ESPN.com. you sort of mentioned this with Samaya and everything, but what does it say about LSU that a night where Flaugier doesn't really have it going offensively, that, you know, Morrow can kind of carry them for, you know, 3.5 quarters, and then Michaela Williams and Smith can make big plays down the stretch?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they got the big three. And, you know, again, not all three of them are going to be clicking every night, but when you got three that are that talented, somebody's going to pick up the slack. And, you know, like I said, Smith had a great game, stepping in there for them, giving them that third score or not. But Morrow's just, you know, she's a dog. You know, we just didn't have an answer for her. We were trying to get around in front her some. We were trying to double her some. But the problem was a lot of it was off offensive rebounds and just, you know, being aggressive down there. And like I said, she's, you know, she 19 rebounds, 30 points. I mean, there's your game right there. I think they scored 22 second chance points. So we had 11, so that's 11 points right there. So, I mean, again, that's a big swing in the outcome.